Yes, guys, we are live over here and welcome back to the stream with FC Ramsay, the UCL round of 16. Oh my goodness, that is going to be huge because who is going to face whom? There is a poll section which has been pinned on the chat that who is going to face whom. That is something which definitely is going to be critical because it will be live from the likes of Lyon and over here Switzerland. It is going to be Thiago Alcantara who will be again picking up those draws or not. I mean, what are those pot draws which are going to be critical? Is it going to be the likes of Atletico Madrid and the likes of Los Blancos? I mean, it will be a La Liga derby again, the Madrid derby again. Will it be the likes of Bayern and Leverkusen, the Bundesliga derby? Is it going to be PSG and Barcelona? Or is that going to be Dortmund who are going to face Aston Villa? What is that? In just 9 minutes left for the pot draws. In the first block, pot 1, it is the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool and Barcelona along with the likes of Benfica. Oh my god. These four in the same pots, but the top 8 seeded teams, Liverpool, Barcelona, the likes of Lille, Aston Villa, the Rogi Blancos, Atletico, Leverkusen, Arsenal and Inter Milan. Which side of the bracket will they fall? In the second pot, it is Dortmund, Lille, Aston Villa, and Club Brugge. Oh my God, Club Brugge has made it. Club Brugge has made it, and they have caused those, humiliating defeats to Atlanta. Gasperini's men, they were so much injured and could make those first starting lineup in the squad. That didn't happen for them. That didn't happen for them. Still 8 minutes left into it. Club Brugge has scored those. Big disheartenings for Atlanta are in the pot 2. Dortmund and Lille and Aston Villa, which side of the bracket will they fall? And to look over here again, look at the pot draws which are going to be huge. Look at the pot draws. Let me just change the screen to this one. Yes, it is the pot draws which are going to be final for today in the last round of 16. But in the third pot, my goodness, two of the teams, the top twos in the La Ligas, the Los Blancos and the Rogi Blancos, and the top two from the Bundesliga, it is the likes of Leverkusen and Bayern. But Leverkusen were in the top 8, they were the seeded teams. But Real Madrid got those victories over Manchester City, which was definitely much approved. But Bayern against Celtic, Brandon Rodgers, their team. Celtic were doing it so good at the Glasgow in the first leg, and Celtic in the second leg at the Alliance were doing it so good. No denying the fact, Brandon Rodgers' team, Celtic FC, didn't left any stones unturned to mark their presence or to get their tickets in the last round of 16. But it was that last goal at the Alliance which Alphonso Davies got it into the nets in the late stoppage time that has given that ticket to Bayern in the round of 16. That is somewhat Vincent Kompany must be having in his mind. Will that be much good to it or not? Still 5 minutes left for the pot draws. And the fourth pot, it is PSV Eindhoven. My goodness, PSV Eindhoven has defeated Juventus, and that last round of 32 playoffs, Thiago Motta's man Juventus were really trailing it back. Thiago Motta's Juventus, the old lady, were really trailing it back. No denying the fact. No denying the fact. Thiago Motta's men were really trailing it back, and they were not making it anything happening. It was neither from the position, it was neither from the build-ups, it was neither the substitutes. Nothing was working for Thiago Motta Juventus, and they were really trailing it bad. They were really trailing it bad against PSV Eindhoven. And to talk about PSV Eindhoven, they have been really doing it good. That side, Peter Bosz, who has been making it so good, Bakayoko, their winger, Perisic, the man experienced, Salibari, their midfield, De Jong. Much to talk about. PSV Eindhoven has been really doing it good, and in the Champions League, they have been performing it so good. I mean, this team from the Eredivisie, Netherlands, really has got their 16, I mean, top 16 tickets in the Champions League. And from the Serie A, if you talk about, it is Juventus who has got those defeats. It is Atlanta who has got those defeats. It is AC Milan, Sergio Conceição, he has got those defeats. Oh my goodness. Serie A has got the major upsets in the round of 32. You can't deny that. It was Feyenoord again. I mean, Feyenoord, to talk about this team against Sergio Conceição's Milan, they just got a one goal, and AC Milan, Sergio Conceição just couldn't get a goal. It was Igor Paixão who got that goal in third minute, and it was at the stadium Feyenoord. This game was played the second leg, and in the first leg, it was definitely Milan who didn't perform that good. My goodness, big upsets for the Serie A in the round of 32 playoffs, but it is Thiago Alcantara will be that man who will be making those draws. Will it be from the pot one? PSG are going to face Liverpool, or PSG are going to face Barcelona. PSG in the qualifications were not doing that good, but somehow they earned their ticket in the top 24. And in the round of 32, they got those matches against Lille. It was a one-sided game for PSG anyway, because, I mean, my mistake, it was Brest. Brest has never got any sort of victories against PSG in the last 22 meetings. Maybe prior to that they have got those, but no, that hasn't been the case for PSG. We will just turn on that table just 3 minutes back. I mean 3 minutes after this, because it will be the draws which will be confirmed. Still 3 minutes for the draws to happen. And on the other hand, PSG getting it one way against Brest, but PSG has got few strikers to be talking about, because look at this table, it is definitely much concerning. I mean, this was my fantasy team which I was making. It was Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe from those striking positions. It was Rafinha, Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala, Olise, Mohamed Salah on the midfields and the flanks. And it was Grimaldo, Schlotterbeck, Van Dijk, Marquinhos, and Hakimi on the centre backs. Jan Sommer for the goalkeeping positions. But still, I have two players left in it. Oh my God, we are getting those votes that PSG and Barcelona are getting those moments. It is Madrid and Atletico. You guys are getting bit one-sided. You want those Madrid derbies to happen. You want those Bundesliga derbies to happen. And you want that PSG and Barcelona to happen. My goodness. Let's see what will happen in the pot draws. But in my this fantasy football in the UEFA Champions League website, you can also get it a view from there. It is that one forward which I want in my team, and it is that another goalkeeper which I want in my team. But I have only 7.9 million. I mean, that is the cash remaining over here, and I have two players to recruit. What is that forward? I am still thinking, will I drop some forwards from the initial lineup, or it is some sort of midfields which I will have to sacrifice, because to get a goalkeeper and to get a forward in 7.9 millions, I have to make some sort of degraded, I mean, second line up squad to be ready. I will be working on this, and I will be putting up that based on the performances of the players. But what is concerning over here, look at this. I mean, to talk about this, there it is really very good that Gurase is that man. He is the top scorer. He has got those 10 goals. Dortmund is existing in the Champions League. They are not doing good in the Bundesliga, but they are existing in the round of 16. No denying the fact. Lewandowski on 9 goals. Haaland out. Manchester City, that was their bad luck. They couldn't perform. They were down to those injuries. Pep Guardiola's men are struggling in form, and it didn't work out for them the way they wanted to happen. But there were many scopes which Pep Guardiola would have escaped. But Haaland, he had been doing good in the Premier League. He was getting those 8 goals in the Champions League as well. But due to the exit of Manchester City, No expectations from Haaland to get those big numbers. And Rafinha, I mean, Barcelona, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Yamal firing, and they are doing it so good. It is Harry Kane from Bayern on 7 goals. Kylian Mbappe with that hat trick has moved to 7 goals. Kylian Mbappe has just given a showstopper moment in that game against City. Pavlidis from Benfica, he is that man scoring from Benfica. But in the pot draws, if we talk about if Benfica is going to get those clashes, it will be Liverpool or Barcelona which they will face. But is that going to be the story which is going to be happening? Because it is the likes of Pavlidis who is the man for Benfica, leading them to the round of 16. Vinicius Junior, as usual, Real Madrid, 7 goals. Two of the Madrids in the 7 goals cluster. Two of the Barcelona players in the top 10 clusters. Whereas Alvarez, look at that man, he has got those 6 goals. Jonathan David, Lille are also there with those 6 goals. But talking about Lille, will that be the story which they will be having? Because Lille is not existing in the Champions League fixtures in the round of 16. And yes, the draws are going to be made. The draws are going to be made. We will have a discuss of that a bit later because the draws are just now going to begin. Look at that. Look at that. The draw is now going to begin. The draw is now going to begin anytime. Yes, it is what they are saying, that the Italian sides have got those eliminations. That is definitely disheartening. That is definitely disheartening. I mean, the Italian sides were definitely would have got those big major upsets because of their fluidity in the formations. But those Italian are not going to be in the top 16. This is the most disheartening news for the Serie A. And in the transfers also, in the Januaries, the Serie A has got the maximum transfers. In the Serie A, the big dogs of the football, they have got those exist, but they have got those big upsets. They have got those big transfers. AC Milan has got those transfers. It is Atlanta who has got those transfers. It is the likes of Juventus, they have got those, but didn't happen. But on the other hand, in the Serie A, Napoli are doing good. It is the story of Liverpool which they are now showing. Some sort of recap moments which is being now shown. The draws are not yet being made, so let us switch the screen to where we were talking about. And it is that man Gimenez from Milan. He was having those 6 goals. Just look at the figures. Dembele, Paris Germain, he has 6 goals. Griezmann, Atletico, 6 goals. I mean, to talk about the Rogi Blancos, Atletico, Alvarez, that man which Pep Guardiola lost and he didn't give those opportunities to him. It is Alvarez who has got 6 goals. He is a big man, big Argentine player in the forwards for the Rogi Blancos, and he has got those super sub goals even in the Champions League. Griezmann, 6 goals. Both of them are doing good in the La Liga as well as in the Champions League. The third pot where Bayern, where the likes of Real Madrid, where the likes of Leverkusen, where the likes of Atletico Madrid are there, man, that third pot is going to be vital. But if Real Madrid are going to face Atletico, that will be a plus point because the Los Blancos didn't have to travel that much. No denying the fact, it will be in the city of Madrid, the round of 16, both the legs will be played, and it will be good for Real Madrid. They don't need to have to travel to Germany at Leverkusen or get those second legs incoming. And same will be that from Bayern and Leverkusen if they are going to get those relief movement in those traveling, because these long fixtures of the Champions League, much of the traveling which the players are doing and those 90 minutes of the gameplay plus stoppage time, this is going to break their legs, break their tissues, and they are getting those injuries as well. This third pot definitely needs to be in the Bundesliga, Leverkusen and Bayern, and it is the likes of Real Madrid and the likes of Atletico. That will be good for both of them in terms of less traveling. But what is that going to be in the pot draws? Is that what is awaiting to be happening? And in the goal scoring opportunities, look at it. It is Gyökeres who was doing it so good. I mean, Sporting CP got it, and Florian Wirtz from Leverkusen. Lookman was doing it good, but he missed those penalties, and he is having those word of conflict with the likes of Gasperini. Gasperini has accused Lookman that he didn't converted those penalties, and he has also been seen stating that Lookman has been missing it in those training sessions as well. The pot draws is going to happen? No, not yet. It is Giorgio Marchetti, the UEFA Deputy General Secretary, still now explaining those rules and all. And yes, this pot draws will also decide that who is going to get those first leg at home, who is going to get those second leg away. That will be also the advantage of the teams which is going to be happening. Martinez, the man from Inter Milan, 5 goals. Olise, Bayern, 5 goals. Adeyemi is that man back from the injuries. I mean, in the first half of the season, he wasn't seen much, but he has got those 4 goals. Aktoglu from Benfica. Benfica has few men scoring. Maida, that man from Celtic, he was dangerous, he was lethal, but Celtic has got those back to pavilion tickets. Again, look at that. It is Okun Koku from Benfica. Pulisic from Milan. No happening. But Rodrigo from Real Madrid has also got those 4 goals. Now comes Arsenal, who has got 4 goals from Bukayo Saka. But Bukayo Saka is on a long-term injury. Bellingham has got 3 goals. Atletico, 3 goals. Man, Rogi Blancos, Atletico. I mean, to talk about the Rogi Blancos, I mean, it is definitely their manager who is doing it so good. No denying the fact, you can't just ignore the Rogi Blancos. You can't just ignore the Rogi Blancos to be happening. And definitely, Rogi Blancos are going to make it big. The draws are not happening. Oh my God, it is Giovanni Ilba who is going to make the draws. The road to Munich, round of 16. It is that Bayern legendary striker Giovanni Ilba who is going to make the draws. Previously, it was Thiago Alcantara. It was Thiago Alcantara who was going to make the draws in the round of 32 playoffs. And now it is that Bayern legend Giovanni Ilba from Brazil at Bayern, that striker, he is going to make those draws. Giovanni Ilba, that is he that special guest, or is he going to make those draws? What is that going to happen? What is that going to happen? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is that going to happen? Giovanni Ilba, road to Bayern, round of 16. I mean, road to Munich 2025. Will he make those draws? Is he that special guest? Will he be doing that talking, or will he be making those pot draws? Why they are talking so much, man? Make the draws and let it finally be decided. PSG against Liverpool, PSG against Barcelona. What is that going to happen? PSG will face Liverpool, or PSG will face Barcelona, or it is that Benfica where they will be getting those Lisbon opportunities. And same is the case for Dortmund, Lille, Aston Villa and Club Brugge. Oh my God, Club Brugge is bit lethal. No denying the fact, Club Brugge has got those 5 goals against Atlanta and 5-2 on an aggregate. Big one, Deco, the man, on the guest appearance. No, he is just on the stands. Look at that. All the legendary sporting directors from the different teams are staying over there. The quarterfinals, round of 16, draws. Let it happen. Will that be Los Blancos facing Rogi Blancos, Atletico, or it is the like of Leverkusen and Bayern? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. Round of 16, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 pots. There are 8 pots over there. I mean, the unseeded teams as well as the seeded teams, they have been placed on those Draws. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. 1 and 2 against 15 PSG. It is 1 and 2 against 16 Benfica. 7 and 8 against 24 or 7 and 8 against 10. Oh my goodness. The draws are going to happen anytime. Seeded pairings: Liverpool, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, Leverkusen, Lille and Aston Villa. Big game happening. Big game happening. Yes, guys, give your votes on the chat that who is going to be facing who against who. This draw will make it clear. Knockouts. Four pots of seeded teams: 1, 2 in a same pot, 3, 4 in the same, 5, 6 in another third pot, 7, 8 in that fourth pot. So 4 pots for the seeded teams. 4 pots for the seeded teams. Oh my god. Amongst those 4 pots, the one which will be picked first will get that first away game and the second home advantage. First 4 pots where the seeded teams 1 to 8 are placed, the one which will be picked up first will get that home advantage. Definitely the talk of the town. Oh my goodness, the home advantage is also going to be counted based on these spot draws. The home advantage is also going to be based on the sport draws. Winners of round 16, 1 and 2 will be in the first pot, the quarterfinal pairings. Round 3 and round 4, winners of round 16 will be in the second pot. 5 and 6 will be in the third pot, and 7 and 8 will be on the fourth pot. And the same, oh my goodness, this pot draws is also going to make that thing happening, that the first team which will be drawn from the pot will get their second leg at home. No denying the fact. The team which will be drawn first from the pot will also get that second leg at home. And then the semi-finals, quarterfinals 1, quarterfinals 2 will play each other. Quarterfinals 3, quarterfinal 4 will be in the same pot. 1 and 2 in the same pot for the semi-finals as well from the quarterfinal winners. And 3 and 4 from the quarterfinal winners will be in the same pot. Again, those draws will be made, and oh my goodness, anything can happen, but the home advantage for the pot draws will happen. The home advantage for these pot draws will happen always. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And last, it will be the finals at the Munich. Yes, the round of 16 draws will now be officially drawn. Man, it is Giovanni Ilber, that legendary striker from Bayern. He is going to make those pot draws. That legend, he is going to make those pot draws. Which is the first pot which they will be making it? Which is the first pot they will be making it? Which is the first pot which they will be doing to it? It is the seeded teams 1 and 2 in the first pot, 3 and 4 Arsenal and Inter in the same pot, Atletico Bayern in the third pot, and Lille and Aston Villa 7th and 8th position in the fourth pot. My goodness, it is that 7th and 8th position league phase Lille and Aston Villa going to be pot drawn. Giovanni Elver has picked up that ball. What is that inside it? What is that inside it? What is it? It is Aston Villa who has been picked up. Aston Villa has been picked up for that home advantage. Oh my goodness. Club Brugge and Aston Villa has been picked. My goodness, Club Brugge and Aston Villa has been picked up. Oh my goodness. Just look at this. It is Club Brugge and Aston Villa who has been picked. First leg, 4 to 6 March. The second pot is, the second ball is being picked. Definitely it is going to be Lille. Yes, it is Lille who has been picked. It is Lille who has been picked. Oh my goodness. Dortmund and Lille in the fixtures for the first leg, 4 to 6 March. Dortmund has got Lille. And it is the likes of Club Brugge who will face Aston Villa. Dortmund and Lille. Oh my God. Dortmund is definitely going to get those advantages. The third pot being picked. League position 5 to 6. Giovanni Elber has picked up that ball. He is opening up that jet. Ticket to, it is Rogi Blancos. Atletico Madrid has been picked. It is going to be Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. It is going to be Real Madrid. It is going to be the Madrid derby, which is going to be happening. And it is Bayern and Leverkusen. Oh my goodness. All the predictions are going so true. All the predictions are going so true. It is Real Madrid who are going to face the likes of Rogi Blancos Atletico Madrid derby. Two Madrid derbies again upcoming this season. And it is again Bayern and Leverkusen for the two legs. Oh my God. One of the Bundesliga winners, one of the La Liga winners will climb. The fate has been decided for Carlo Ancelotti. The fate has been decided for Simeone. The fate has been decided for Xabi Alonso. The fate has been decided for Vincent Kompany. Vincent Kompany has to get two legs against Xabi Alonso, and it is Carlo Ancelotti facing Simeone for the two legs. Oh my God, Champions League clash on a roaring high. Champions League clash. Oh my goodness, it is PSV and Arsenal. Oh my goodness. PSV and Arsenal has been picked. Barcelona are going to face Paris, or it is Liverpool going to face Paris. PSV up against FC Inter Milan. Oh my God, this Champions League fixtures are going to get those. Feyenoord and Inter Milan have been paired, and it is the likes of PSV and Arsenal. They have got those fixtures. My goodness, look at this. Look at the fixtures as well. Who is going to pick PSG with Liverpool or PSG with Barcelona? Liverpool has been picked. Oh my goodness. What has happened in the draw of the first pot? It is Benfica and Barcelona, and it is, Benfica and Barcelona, and it is PSG and Liverpool who has been picked. Oh my goodness. PSG against Liverpool. Oh my goodness. Liverpool are going to make it big. Liverpool are going to make it big. And yes, now Giovanni Elber, that legend, is picking up Barcelona. No denying the fact. Barcelona will face Benfica. Lille will face Dortmund, Leverkusen and Bayern Munich. It is Inter and Feyenoord. And it is PSV and Arsenal. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Club Brugge and Aston Villa, and PSV and Liverpool. But look at it, boys. Look at it. It is PSV and Liverpool. The winner of them will move on to face the winners of Club Brugge and Aston Villa. Look at that. That is going to be bet KO from the rounds of 16-1. And it is the likes of It is the round of 16-1 which is going to be pot drawn. What is that going to happen? What is that pot draw? Giovanni Ilber is not picking up. The round of 16-2. Round of 16-1 has been picked up. Oh my god, 1 and 2 has been picked up. Round of 16-1 and 2 has also been picked up. Winners 1 and 2 in the same pot. Winners round of 16-1 and 2 is now being picked. Ilber picking up. Oh my goodness. It is that winners round of 16-4 which has been picked up. Winners round of 16-4 which has been picked up. Paris or Liverpool, or it is the likes of Club Brugge or Aston Villa. What is that going to be next which is going to be picked? Winners round 16-4. Oh my god. So 4 has got that advantage. 4 has got that first leg advantage. 4 has got that first home leg advantage. What is that next pick from Giovanni Ilber? Oh my god. Winners round of 16-3. Holy god. Holy god. Holy god. Round of 16-5 and round of 16-6. 5 will get that first leg at home. 6 will get those advantages. Now it is Barcelona, Dortmund, Lille and Benfica. What is that going to happen? What is that going to happen? Oh my god. Round of 16-7 will face that home. Round of 16-7 will face that home. Round of 16-7 will face that at home. No denying the fact, the pot draws have been confirmed and it is going to be happening. Winners of 16 round 7, now it is being picked. That is but obvious. It is going to be Leverkusen round of 16-8. Oh my goodness. Feyenoord, they are having those nervous moments on the pitch. Bayern or Leverkusen, and it is being Feyenoord or Inter. That is what is going to happen. Real Madrid, Atletico, PSV or Arsenal, that is going to happen. Paris, Saint-Germain, Liverpool, man, Club Brugge, Aston Villa. Unai Emery's men against Club Brugge. Can Club Brugge cause those disheartenings? It is that qualification 1 and 2 winners being picked. Elba, whom is he going to pick? Winners of qualification 2, qualification 1. Winners of qualification 2 will get their first leg. Winners of qualification 2 will get their first leg. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ilber is now picking it up again. Oh my god. Qualification 3 has been picked up for the semi-finals. First leg to be played. And this is the last pot draw which he's going to be making. Qualification 3 has been put up. Oh my god. Winners of qualification 4. Ooh, man, the draws have been made. What are your analysis, guys? What are your analysis? What is that going to happen? The last pot which Elber is going to make, that legendary man, he has picked up all the draws. Pictures and result are over here. You can watch it. Follow draw live, not yet being given. Yes, it is. Yes, finally the draws have been confirmed and this is looking to be the fixtures. Paris and Liverpool. First leg, Paris, Liverpool. Second leg, Liverpool will get those advantages. Yes, look at that. Man, look at that. Key stats of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Club Brugge and Aston Villa. Oh my god. Oh my god. PSV and Arsenal. Look at those stats over here counting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it is the likes of Feyenoord and Inter. Oh my goodness. Things have gone too bad. Things have gone too bad. Bayern and Leverkusen will get either Feyenoord or Inter on their way. Dortmund and Lille, they will get the likes of something big happening. Look at this, guys. Look at this. The fixtures have now finally been confirmed. Dortmund and Lille will face Benfica and Barcelona. Man, much of the expectations are there that Dortmund will get it past Lille and Barcelona will get it past Benfica. But Benfica has got Pavlidis, their man. They have also got their man Koksu and Coxey. They will make it big. Dortmund has to stop Jonathan David. Dortmund has also got those strikers, but these two fixtures, Bayern and Leverkusen, Real Madrid and Atletico, one of the La Liga top ones will go and face the other of the Bundesliga top ones. Paris and Liverpool, I would strictly go for Liverpool on it. No denying the fact PSG were doing it bad. Club Brugge and Aston Villa, we will have to make some analysis onto it. And Real Madrid against Rojiblancos. Big game, big game. PSV Eindhoven against Arsenal. PSV Eindhoven at their home. They can cause those upsets. So yes, guys, these are the fixtures which has been confirmed, and these are the draws which we had a watch of it, and that is all from our end. We will come up with the predictions of what is going to happen in the next video upcoming tomorrow morning. Stay tuned to FC Ramsay and also give us your comments that who is going to get those big upsets. Is it Aston Villa, Unai Emery getting those upsets against Club Brugge? It is the likes of Arsenal getting upsets. Inter Milan, they have got those defeats against Juventus, but Feyenoord, oh my god, oh my goodness, one-on-one aligned with each other. Leverkusen against Bayern. I mean, big two draws to be a decider. Dortmund and Lille, Benfica and Barcelona. Oh my goodness. All bye from my end, guys, and do come up for the next video which we'll be making is that what are the predictions which these matches will be happening. We will be making the predictions of those as well. But look at this if you have missed it. Look at this if you have missed it. It is Paris against Liverpool. Paris will first play their home and Liverpool are getting that second home advantage. Club Brugge against Aston Villa. Aston Villa will play first of their away leg and second one as their home. Real Madrid and Atletico, Los Blancos will have to face that first at Santiago Bernabeu and second will be at the Rojiblancos Metropolitano. Eindhoven at the Eindhoven Stadium, but Arsenal has got this, the second leg, the home advantage. Inter and Feyenoord, Inter has got those home advantages. Bayern and Leverkusen, Leverkusen has got those home advantages. Dortmund and Lille, Lille has got those second leg home advantages. And Benfica and Barcelona, Barcelona has got those home advantages. But Liverpool, Aston Villa, Rojiblancos, Arsenal, Inter, Leverkusen, all of that has got those big home advantages happening. Big home advantages for the two teams. Big home advantages for the two teams. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The top 8 seeded teams have got their home advantages. Look at the stats. The top 8 seeded teams have got their home advantage. That is all from my side. And yes, keep going, guys. Bye-bye. We will come up with the prediction videos later on this, and this is what is all the fixtures. You can take a screenshot over here and you can watch it from the UEFA website as well. Big things happening. Carlo Ancelotti has to get his men ready. It is Simeone who has to get his men ready. it is Xabi Alonso and Vincent Company who have to also get their men ready for the upcoming fixtures. Damn, that is what all about the UCL draws which happened, and the round of 16 has been decided. You guys can take a screenshot and just scroll back to our stream where the fixtures were just shown. Bye bye guys, keep cooling, and yes, give your comments on the chat section that who are going to get those big wins. What are your predictions? We will be coming up with the prediction video tonight, or it will be tomorrow morning. We will be putting up on our vlog section.